great weather god decided to bless us with amazing weather outside today, and I've been inside all morning, all day actually, because it's almost 3 o'clock now. I decided to make red lentils this morning, and I was going to scramble some tofu with it, and that would be breakfast alongside with my bean smoothie, which I would have later because that would kind of hold me for a bit, but then I'd still be hungry. So I looked up how to make it into a dal, which is basically Indian cooking. And it was almost finished, and I didn't really like the consistency of the red lentils because it's basically mush at this point. But I needed more of the texture instead of just creaminess, and had the great idea to add split peas. I didn't check how long split peas took to cook. I looked it up afterwards, right after that, and it said between 40 to 60 minutes, and I was like, oh great, because normally there's like 40 to 60 minutes for it to be completely cooked and soft how I want it. It's more the 60 minutes part. So 5 hours later, it's done. And it tastes so good. It tastes so good. But besides that, I had the idea of going to the gym this morning because I was going to work out and enjoy this great weather outside. And the one way to get me outside is to go to the gym. And then my mother called and reminded me that the plumbers were coming, and we've been dealing with, well, she has been dealing with the tub being backed up since Friday, and they couldn't fix it. And they had to go downstairs to the person right below us. And this morning, I had to wait on them. But while I decided to make my dal, I heard the wall tumbling, like literal sledgehammer hitting and breaking down the walls. They had to break down the walls in order to get to the pipe, in order to fully flush the dam system. Buildings are so stupid to me. Why would you not have an extra layer in between that you can easily access pipes? Because yes, they're gonna need to be changed, they're gonna need to be serviced. Do you think you just put in pipes and then, oh yes, it's gonna be good for the next 100 and something years? No, it doesn't work like that. So that kind of threw a whole wrench into my day where I had to wait, and then I just lost the will to go outside. But it's still bright and beautiful outside, and I'm like, I think I should probably still go, and I probably will find something to do. Who knows? I should. I really should. But I just lost the will. I really did. Yeah. Let's see if that changes. I woke up in a foul mood, sulked a bit, and decided I should go for a run, even though today isn't my usual run day. I started off skipping and felt something pull, but 3 laps, 2.75 miles, Later, I felt a whole lot better. I knew I'd feel better when I was done. I am so happy I trusted that. Moving my body in any way is always the best thing I can do when my mood swings. I just did something that I haven't done in a while. I edited a video and published it, and honestly, I just haven't been feeling like editing at all, so I just didn't do it. I think this is the third week now that I really haven't edited, and it always amazes me how it flows whenever I just start doing it. And it's always me doubting my abilities before I start. But then on top of that, it's just I just have not been in the mood to do anything. And I've been following and giving into that mood a lot more. But when I woke up this morning, I was very determined to do it because I did set the intention yesterday that I was going to do it this morning. And I did it. I woke up and I did it. And when I started, it was just like, all right, I know I'm going to have to add voiceover to this. I don't know what the words are going to be yet. I know the words will come to me once I hear the music. And I was right. As soon as I heard the music and even saw the first frames of the film, it's just like, yeah, I know exactly what to say. I know what I need to do, and everything just fell into place. I think this entire edit actually took me 2 hours, which I believe is the fastest I've ever done it, with breaks. And I'm kind of omitting the exporting time and the upload time. The upload time actually took 10 minutes. I'm at mom's house, so her internet is always the best. So 10 minutes and it was completely up. I'm so proud of myself for doing this. And I know I'm going to wake up tomorrow and do the next one because one is enough for the day and I'm not going to do it anymore. I am going into the city today, which is one of the reasons why I'm actually in New York, and it should be fun. I'm really excited to see what actually happens, and I'm excited because one, a boat ride is going to be included, and it is going to be a little chilly, but no worries, I will be dressed for it because I don't play with this cold. I don't play with the weather. I don't play with anything that's under 75. 75 and above, yeah, we can talk. But below that, so I'm gonna have to get ready for that later on. It's noon right now, so I'm thinking of being at the location for 4:30 because I think the boat leaves at 5 or 5:30. I'm not sure, but I'm going to be early, so there's no type of running or any extra stress that I need to add to myself. Remember when I said I was going to leave a little early so I didn't have to rush? And I don't want to rush because anxiety and stress. Well, turns out the time that I wanted to leave and that I thought was actually ideal is not. It's not. So, I'm rushing. This is 149th Street. So I had to make the dreadful call of letting them know that, hey, I'm going to be running late because on the invitation it says everyone should be there at 5:30 and I'm not going to be there until 5:40. Why? Everything was already set, and guess what? The trains decided not to run. So I had to take 2 trains and a bus in order to get directly to where the pier is that the boat is leaving. And because I was doing that, waiting on the second train became the issue. I made it to the first train, the second train, issue. So
while I'm doing that, waiting for the light to change. So while I'm doing that, the second train showed up and I get onto it and there's no announcement saying that it was actually going to skip stops. And it skipped my stop. It skipped literally all the local stops. So it might as well have run on the express track. And I'm like, this is stupid. I would have just stayed on the other train if this is what it actually was gonna do. So I was gonna take the other train back one stop and then take the bus. But then by time all of that would happen, I would have missed the bus. And I would have been late again. So I decided to walk. And walking is a while. Walking is at least half an hour. But I trust my feet more than I trust the subway and the buses in New York because they are literally so stupid. Man, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. But I'm on the way and it started to drizzle a bit. Luckily, I checked the weather before I left because I would have been angry. No, I wouldn't be angry. I would have just been upset that I didn't check the weather. But I'm on the way. All of this walking on an ankle that is supposed to be resting because the run that I did the other day, yeah, I think I pulled something in my ankle and I've been keeping off of it. But this walk, I already feeling it start to irritate me and I'm just gonna have to suck it up, unfortunately. But I don't even know how far I am. I'm not even checking it. I just know once I get to the end of the damn avenue, then I'm there. So I'm just walking. Oh, shit. My ankle literally just shot a pain up my leg. Yeah.
I made it. I made it. The sun came out. It came very warm. I don't mind it being warm, but my ankle is kind of giving me a little trouble right now. So I gotta take it easy. But I made it. I made it with ample time, and we're still on the pier waiting for the boat to actually leave. So I can relax now and enjoy. I'm hopping a little, but it's okay. I made it. This is the closest I've ever been to Miss Liberty. Closest. Look at her. She's just. Isn't she gorgeous? That was so much fun. I love when I have new experiences with people who I actually know or people who I connect with.
because it's always a stretching of the mind when you really allow yourself to have different types of experiences. And yes, there was some familiarity because I did know a lot of people there and they're my friends, but there are also unfamiliarities where that was the first time I was so close to the Statue of Liberty. That was the first time ever, not the first time going on the Hudson River on a boat, but it was really, really amazing to be around people who just are fun to be themselves and just be around and speak with and all of that. And I had the most amazing conversation with someone about astrology and them telling me the different parts of the chart and the Vedic astrology and how that differs from the Western astrology. And it was more a lot of nerd talk, but I was happy that I got to do that with someone who actually really, really passionately loved to talk about that. It's when you give yourself the chance to just have different experiences, you never know what you can unlock about yourself and your life in general. Because doing the same thing over and over, having the same conversations, being around the same people, it doesn't stretch you to grow. Challenging yourself to meet new people, to go to different places, to try different things and all of that, that's what really brings the challenge to your mind and allow yourself to grow into someone that you don't even recognize, but also someone that you are super proud of because you admire their bravery. Yeah, I see myself growing into that type of person and I love it more and more every single day. I mean, I'm on a bus right now, even though there's like four other people, or yeah, four other people besides me. And I'm stepping more and more out of my comfort zone, and I love it. I love it because this is the type of person I always knew that I am. So doing more of these things is just proving to myself that, yeah, I was right. I was right this whole time. Do more things that make you scared, that make you feel outside of yourself, because it's going to teach you a lot about yourself. Okay?